Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, we exposed how Himiko's trick actually worked. Himiko is still claiming that she used magic, but we all know how it worked, and that's what matters. And now we are discussing where Ryoma's body was hidden exactly. Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body?
From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
Then Himiko wouldn't have been able to get out.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
Exactly, Gonta. Exactly.
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for two people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
And they are two of the smallest people here. If it'd be difficult for them, then it simply couldn't have been done. It couldn't have been done. There is a far more obvious answer. Just avert your gazes upwards. When you picture the crime scene, just avert your gazes upwards.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
It is, but again, why would Hiyoko frame herself?
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body. Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko? Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Again, they're so focused on that trick. They're so focused on that trick. Angie, why are you backstabbing Himiko like this? You went out of your way to befriend her. And now this, why, girl?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her? You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit?
But what if she isn't?
We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Probably, because she doesn't believe in Atua.
I'm totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
Come on, Himiko, throw her a bone. Throw her a bone, not in a kinky way, but just, she wants to be your friend, Himiko. She wants to be your friend.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
My heart. Oh, she's joined her in the middle.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
Not true.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
No.
And simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Oh, wait, no.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase. Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist!
Donkey lips. Oh.
She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips!
You defend her, Tenko! You defend her! She doesn't have donkey lips, she has duck lips. There is a huge difference. But yeah, Gonta's account is that he was up on the stage. I was thinking that his account was oh god, when there was mention that Gonta saw Ryoma the previous night, like he was one of the last people to see Ryoma about. I thought that's what Gonta's account was. No, it's the, oh yeah, I was on the stage and I was looking into the tank. At least I think it is. I might double check that. It is possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places in the water, but I feel like I'm forgetting an important point.
The only one who...
Yeah, during the magic show, Gonta went to the stage. Yep.
could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
No.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the
I
stairs
can't remember when this was, so I'll just wait. I'll wait patiently.
and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
Yeah, it's coming up.
No
it's
one
coming
could
up.
have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
That's wrong!
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
Exactly. If Himiko didn't do the swap, how did he get in? What entered the tank? Come on, people, think it through.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
Oh no, it's a brilliant clue.
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
They didn't think that anyone was going to come up onto the stage. Gonta did that off his own back. He did that all on his own. Why would she even think to do that?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body.
Exactly.
Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
No, it was hidden somewhere much more obvious.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where? Okay, what do we have? I think we want the piranha
Ryoma's
tank.
body? It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Yep, that's true.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
No.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
No.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
Ah!
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
Yeah, but that's where it
But
was.
if the body and piranhas were separated,
Oh, no!
then it wouldn't
God
have been
damn it!
devoured, correct?
No, I agree with that. Why was he not eaten by the piranhas, even though he was in the same tank? Oh, okay. There was one piece of evidence at the crime scene that might explain it.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body? It wasn't really in the
Yeah.
stairs, was it?
I got very lucky that I
After
missed
all,
that
there was
first go
only enough
around.
space for Himiko.
Okay, but no. Let's go.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible. Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it. possible he need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
No,
And what
no,
of the
it's not
tank
effects.
containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated...
I agree. Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought.
You creepy. You creepy. I agree with you for now, but you creepy.
Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Why do you sound so thirsty? And I don't mean for a drink. I'm talking about the other kind of thirsty. Why is this making you thirsty?
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Just so, Kaito. Now you're getting it.
Gonta knew it!
Of course you did, buddy. Of course you did.
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... the bottom of the suspended tank swung open, and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in. Huh? Uh-huh?
No. Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Karumi's playing an interesting game. Karumi's playing a very interesting game because I'm still convinced that she's the Blackened. I'm convinced that she did it. The prep work in the gym, she is the only one that could have done it. But she is being so helpful and so forward, inserting herself into the clues and this, that, and the other.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
And not if it were filled with fish.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
How was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? Well, yeah, all of the piranhas were like crammed in.
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
There were just so many of them in such a cramped space, you couldn't see through them.
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
No, they don't. Girl, get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank.
Ah, okay, so that's what it was.
It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
I wasn't entirely sure where the glass pane had come from. I was just like, it's there. It's there. We're not going to question it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You wouldn't exactly keep a tank of piranhas with an open lid.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
Piss off!
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful! Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
With this much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
And here comes Kokichi probably being like, hold up, I have more suspicions.
Really?
I'm just waiting for Kokichi. I'm waiting for him.
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
I like your enthusiasm. That technically isn't right, but I do agree with you. I agree with what you're saying, but not the exact details. I don't think that Himiko is the killer, but this statement is not exactly true.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
How dare you, Ki? I was expecting Kokichi. I was expecting the other K name. How dare?
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Angie, don't you act like you're her friend now. Don't you backstabbed her. How dare?
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god.
It pains me to do this, but I'm in agreement with you. Atua sounds petty as fuck.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie.
Himiko, no. Himiko, no. Himiko, why? Tenko has been defending your ass this whole time. She had that beautiful speech where she said if she couldn't believe in you, she'd rather die. And you're still like, Angie is my best friend. Himiko, why?
We should be mad at this class trial. At this killing game.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just... I feel so badly for Tenko right now. I feel so badly for Tenko.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
Ah!
What?
She's still on the crack. She's still consuming the crack.
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
No, we're not. We're not at all. We now know how the body ended up in the tank. That's like square two.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I don't like Mew. I don't like her. I don't know if I'd call her a dumb whore pig, though. Jesus Christ, Kokichi.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
But she doesn't mind being called a whore.
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up this scene. Yeah, it had to be before nighttime. During the show it's too, you know, finite. You can't enter the gym at nighttime, it has to be before.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Oh. They're both terrible. They're both terrible. I'm just like, bitchlet. I'm tempted to bring that into my own vocabulary. Bitchlet. I like that.
Bitchlet!
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
Your butthole goes off if anyone enters the gym. Does the siren live in your butthole? Is that where the siren lives? Okay.
No, she means the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
No, it just means the prep work was done then. And who was in the gym, Karumi? Who was in the gym?
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. Okay, I was saying before that, Gonta saw Ryoma last night. Where is it? Yeah, Gonta saw Ryoma wandering around. Yeah, this should be it.
This is it! If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
Which means a lot of the students have alibis. A lot of them are safe for this.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
It's... Like I said, she's playing a very interesting game. She actively is getting suspicion on herself. I was saying before, Himiko wouldn't gather suspicion to place on herself so that people would then go, oh, well, that's too suspicious, therefore she couldn't do it. Because Himiko, she's a bit lazy. Kurumi is the exact opposite of lazy. Kurumi has exactly the personality type of someone who would go, okay, I'm gonna place suspicion on me so that people will assume like, oh, well, she's being so honest. Why would she be dishonest? If she were the Blackened, she wouldn't. It couldn't possibly be her.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
And again, why would the Blackened say that? Why would the Blackened ever say that? It couldn't be her.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
Put your dick away! Put your dick away right now! No!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
Again! I am so suspicious. I am so suspicious. Well, she's so suspicious it couldn't possibly be her.
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
What do you mean you were only there for about 5 minutes? I guess she's saying that, you know, oh, I spent so long, you know, playing tag with Kokichi. I think maybe that's what she's getting at, but I mean, Gonta left you in the gym. You were in there. What do you mean you were only in there for 5 minutes?
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
I agree with Mew. It hurts me to say that. But I agree with Mew. Karumi is just too suspicious. And to be like, if okay, maybe she was only in there for 5 minutes. If you knew exactly what you were doing, if you had like a plan, would it take you more than 5 minutes to, you know, prepare the piranha tank and the rope? I don't think it would.
Fuck that noise.
Because here's the thing, the preparation of the gym and Ryoma's murder, it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh yeah, they happened one after the other, it all happened at the same time. If you just prepare the gym, leave, kill him, get him back in, boom, done. If you're operating under the expectation of like, oh, Ryoma was placed in there at the same time as the gym was prepared, then yeah, that would take too long. But if it was 2 separate events, you would only need 5 minutes.
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Why lie? What, go!
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
Karumi heaps all of this suspicion onto herself, and then Mew takes over and, oh, you're fucking suspicious. Hold up, Mew, what's your alibi? Oh, shit, obvious lies. Making Karumi appear so innocent. So innocent by comparison, because Mew's over here lying her ass off. It's clever. It's a clever plan.
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
You know what? We will hear whether or not they have alibis in the next episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.